to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nevada Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys in the team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Just keeps moving. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So SMU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place. Always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Taylor wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And first down, 10 yards to go. good on the read. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. This Nevada offense really has it going. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Trying to get rid of it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
Number 10 on the field goal.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can... Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And when he... This is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. you know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. Made a defender miss. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Mustangs trying to cash it in on first and goal. This is a designed run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2? Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on fourth down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys sneaks into the end zone.
And a fourth and goal situation. Bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Holmes and fires complete to the right. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Fires downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Nevada. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown wouldn't give them the lead. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Taylor wants to throw. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback
just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet, but sometimes when those guys are wide open.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cornelius. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Nevada will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Taylor wants to throw it. The short hand, it's Singleton. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes he's missed, and it's an incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Rowers. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Cornelius.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
When you're throwing a slant against man coverage, the timing's got to be perfect, right? The receiver's got to cross the defender's face. QB's got to put it out in front. It happens so quickly. That time the timing a little bit off, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Pushes for the goal line.
So many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. A little screen to the running back. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Taylor wants to throw. Makes a connection. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Fires and picked off. Got move on the return. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? That's caught. It's Cornelius. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. couple of scores they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays the quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick step and go. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the Ryan looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
The give on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly get recognized. Do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. For the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cornelius. There he goes to the left. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first and 10 in the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustang.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that ball's free behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball. Well, back to that completion.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Working downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. They're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
And the extra point was good.
28, Nevada, 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
They're trailing by 13 to Purdue. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're setting up the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Flowers. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. It's now
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least to get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
The Hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
But you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.